It's been like a 3-4
It's been a
year
3-year
saga
process
of just like
insanity.
Next month, guys.
next
for
month
real
I'm
this time,
finally out
guys.
of this and I get to set my own schedule and I get to be here every day. It's
And
like,
then 2 days
no, you
beforehand,
don't,
some
dude.
shit
Like,
hits the fan.
You're
Yeah, your
cursed.
job is-
You just jinxed it.
Exactly.
But
That's what keeps happening.
speaking-
You keep saying it.
But to bring something back, speaking of butt cheeks,
Oh no, we're still doing that. Is that
Yep.
this campaign's
Ghost,
go?
we're making fun of our player who's not here again because he always gets a new manager that's gonna let him set his own schedule, and then inevitably they quit like within a month. So he's always
has
a
to
month
end up
away from
covering
being
shit.
here all the time. That's the joke. But speaking of butt cheeks, you guys can support us on Patreon for as little as $1. We're bringing back butt cheeks, absolutely.
We're bringing back butt cheeks.
Patreon.com/rollgamers. Make sure you do it on a computer and not on an app because they will. It's like Elon and self-driving car. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, Katie, take a point for the next campaign.
A pre-point.
For the next campaign?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm about to say shit. I haven't seen that before.
Oh man, we are looking fresh to game, ready to game tonight. Also, we do have a merch store. It is rollpropelledgamers-shop.fourthwall.com. Should be having new stuff up very, very soon. I'm talking to our graphic designer again this week about some other things and new merch. So that should be exciting. But we do have currently the new items up there are the sweatpants with the logos and our hoodies, which are available in 9 colors and 7 sizes.
Do you have the sweatpants with the butt cheek logo now?
No! I won't. I need to figure out how to get the design on the butt cheek. I guess I should call them and have a phone call and be like, I need to put a design on the
Have a phone call. Can you put it on the butt cheek?
Yeah.
Can you put this
You need
logo
to have
on
a
the
phone
butt
call
cheek
about butt cheeks.
with a major company? Because that's what we do here.
Oh yeah.
Doing big business.
I'm very important businessman. Yes.
About butt cheeks.
Is that the Borat? It's nice.
Butt cheek businessman
cheek
sounds like a
businessman.
really, really bad one-season anime that for some reason.
Oh my
like,
god.
The Rick and
Also,
Morty
Pornhub
thing-
search.
No.
Yeah,
For
no,
some
butt cheek
but for some
businessman is
reason-
absolutely a thing you can search for.
But for some reason, the Rick and Morty fandom like latches onto it and insists it's like the greatest thing ever made.
Yeah.
100%.
And they're like the sweaty guys in the corner at cons who haven't bathed.
Yes.
Some of them. Some of the sweaty guys in corners at cons who haven't bathed.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, 100%. All right, now that we've made.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Now that we've alienated our entire audience. No.
Is that possible? Can you do that? No. That was a joke.
Is that a challenge?
That was a joke.
I think I have done that.
I can't stop laughing. I don't know why.
Because your brain is inadvertently thinking up different ways to actually make that shit happen.
Probably. That's a dark, evil place where dreams gotta die.
Yes.
Last week, you all traveled out of Zephyra, ran into an ambush, fought the ambushers, and were examining and removing the devices in their chests. And I think we left off with the left with a history roll by Luca as you guys were wrapping up, cleaning up the bodies. And I think we'll pick it up from there. What do you all want to do?
I grab one of the devices and I shove it in my chest. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Maybe.
You would probably have to win
I'm just kidding,
a
unless.
contested athletics check against Cade for that, just so you're aware.
There's one in Cragthor's hand, and I think he would be all for the chaos.
And Cade is standing right next to him.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
You think? I think we all know that Cragthor would be there for the chaos.
Think. There is no think. It's all chaos.
No thoughts, only chaos.
A man who does nothing but think has nothing to think about but thoughts.
Okay, come back. Here? Okay, good.
Did Dusk stop to think and forget to start again?
Yes. All right. It's gonna be one of those nights, and I'm here for it.
Yep.
Windows shut down. .mp3.
Big brain. Anywho. In all seriousness, what are you guys doing?
Let's see here. We also just beheaded those the Ravagers to take their heads with us for interrogation later.
Yes.
Did I make a history check?
On.
The devices.
Go for it.
Feels good to be traveling with some proper severed body parts in our bag of holding again. Been a while.
26.
Okay. It's really interesting. I'm thinking of how I want to word this. In your time at the Cobalt Soul, there are some very intermediate, and I do mean intermediate, like brief sentences in books on magic of people who have tried to use magic devices to increase power. And who've done study into it. It's very incomplete, very scattered.
Okay, so with my 26 then, would I be able to decipher that the reason that I'm out in the world right now instead of in a library, like there's only a few people in this world that could accomplish something like that. So I would kind of know who did it. Or like there's a few culprits in mind for who created this. Or something like it.
There are very few people in the world who could craft something like this or enchant something like this. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think that's a good way to word it.
picking up what you're putting down.
How much
Unfortunately, you don't
daylight?
know how much like magic a dragon
sorry.
has. You don't know how much magic like a dragon has to do this. Like it could have just been like a chest piece Umbrasyl breathed on to be fair, too, because a lot isn't known about what ancient dragons can do in full, if that makes sense, too. Anyway,
It does.
yeah.
I have. I'm sorry. I have another question. To like really like go over this, maybe I have to make an investigation check for it. But because I have keen mind, am I able to like draw a schematic for this, or like because I can do like a minor image, or yeah, right. That's the spell, not the
Mhm.
cantrip. Like I could have that in front of me as I like sketched it too. So like, is there like a way that I can dictate like what this,
Well,
the
you would
intricate
have
parts of it?
you would have a perfect image of it in your mind for 30 days because of keen
Right. So
mind.
I was just that's why I was asking. Like I don't need to like, but like I want to be able
Draw
to
it
show
right
it to
now.
someone else.
Draw it right now. No,
Yeah.
you wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay. But I mean like minor image or whatever, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Can Luca take one of them with it?
Sure. I think Crag throw the other two in the bag of holding. So you guys had them on you. It's a wolf. You guys have like 4 hours of daylight, or 5 or 6 hours of daylight. It's only like 1:32 o'clock.
And about how much longer do we have to travel to meet up with the folks we're meeting up with?
It's another 2 days to Shadebarrow.
All right.
Wait, this was day 2, so yeah, 4 days.
Oh, I suppose we should get moving. Whoever is behind those things, they probably know we're here now.
Agreed. Let's make ourselves scarce while we can.
Yeah, works for me.
Let's head out. Finish your day of travel without any other complications. And I assume you guys are doing your same thing with the long rest and everything that you've been doing.
That's fine.
Okay.
I do have another question about me sketching this out. So I have that forgery kit because I'm used to signing things and being able to like dictate things, right? So is
Yeah.
there like a kind of role I can make on my rest that I can put this onto paper?
Yeah, it would be like a general intelligence check to copy it down, to make like a
Okay,
technical drawing of it.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything they want to do before they go to bed?
Oh, I guess Luca will go to Cade and ask, Demi mentioned that you might have a scroll for me.
Oh, indeed I do. Starting to wonder if anyone's going to ask for it. Starts rummaging in his bag. Let's see here. No, not that. No, that's that hammer. No. Oh, that's where the water skin went. Ah, here it is.
Thank you very much.
Speaking of which, I should probably update Dust on the fact that now we have a potential source of information. So, if she has any questions she wants asked, I can ask the heads.
Did you want to ask any tonight, or do you not have the magic for it at the moment?
I have the magic for it, but I want to make sure that the questions that are asked are useful and formed in a way that will get an answer even if the minds basically want to tell us to fuck off.
Makes sense. I was just thinking we have 3 of them, so.
Yeah, 3 of them with 5 questions each, so we have 15 questions. I want to save 2 or 3 of them for confirmations.
Of course.
Not really much for intelligence gathering, so I think I'll end up leaving it up to minds better suited for it.
Perhaps me neither, but I definitely want to know where they got these devices.
Same. Though, considering the effects that they grant to the wearer, I have a fairly strong suspicion that Umbrasyl is involved.
Oh, certainly. But I have doubts that Umbrasyl crafted them herself.
No, I don't believe he did. He probably had help.
Well, thank you very
Perhaps
much.
from Raishan, or maybe from another. Who knows?
Mm,
And you're very welcome.
I guess let me know if you need me to take a watch tonight.
Will do.
I think Cyrus is getting his bedroll all together, and he's like checking his alchemy kit and make sure everything's all set to run overnight. And last thing he does before he goes to sleep, as every night, is just pick out his journal and look to the current page, and he'll just sigh to himself and mark off the end of day 10,093.
Okay. Alright, you all can hit your long...
Ow. Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say y'all can hit your long rest buttons.
Long rest. Wow. Wow.
So just above game really quick, what did the devices do again?
In order.
I remember the scrying portion.
Yeah, so the negative effect, which does not occurs, is that you automatically fail on a save on scry from the imbuer of the item. Twice a day you can cast Spirit Guardians, and then once per day you can cast Acid Strike and Acid Storm. And then you also got a charge of Indomitable. Y'all can hit your long rest buttons.
Before that, can I send a message to my handler?
Yeah.
New threats afoot. Powerful arcane devices. Imbued with spells, spirit guardians, acid strike, acid storm, indomitable, susceptible to scrying by creator when bolted into chest.
That certainly is a new one. Ooh, I will have to consult a few books here and see if we have anything like it in our library. We'll get back when able.
Thanks. I'm not going to reply thanks, just thanks for letting me send them.
I think it doesn't have to be before we hit the road. It could be while we're traveling. But at some point, I'll ask Demi what her theories on the devices are. What do you think it is?
Well, from a strictly academic point, out of the thousands of books I've read, there's really not much on this type of magic. From my own personal perspective, I'm afraid that we're dealing with more than just dragons, or at least there's more people in bed with the dragons than we think.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. I do think, well, my hunch is that this ties back to Umbrasyl somehow. These devices let them shoot acid. And that's not an accident. If you're making a device like that and enchanting something, why choose acid? Not the easiest form of elemental magic to deal with. I mean, most spellcasters are out here with, fire or cold or lightning or something like that. But why acid? And I think it's because Umbrasyl's a black dragon. I don't know if Umbrasyl's doing it themselves, but whoever's doing it, I think it has something to do with Umbrasyl. Also kind of explains why it's here and not someplace else. This is kind of his domain, I guess you'd say.
I think that's a very smart way to look at it. Maybe you've come across this in your dealings with magic items and different merchants, but what I've seen through my studies is that when people craft things, they like to leave a calling card. So if this was crafted for Umbersill, then of course you'd want to leave a little mark on it to kind of leave your stamp on it, or at least put ownership to something. And I know dragons are very intelligent, and they have the power to shapeshift, as we saw. But I feel like there's someone else helping them create these things.
No, you might be right. Enchanting is not my specialty. I couldn't tell you who's behind this. I know they're certainly powerful, whoever they are, but if it wasn't Umbersill himself, I think it was probably somebody working for him. Working with him.
Well, we've come across Delilah and Silas Briarwood. They seem very powerful in the arcane arts, but just from the major organizations that I know, it's either the Cobalt Soul or the Sorceress Academy that would have this kind of magic at their disposal, and I can guarantee it's not the Cobalt Soul.
Doesn't seem like them for what I know about them. There are elements in the academy that would certainly get off on trying something like this, but for them to be allied with the dragons would certainly be news. Suppose it could be the Briarwoods, but it doesn't really seem like them either.
Oh, above game, I haven't said anything about my vision, have I?
No.
Okay. When you say that to me, Cyrus, I almost called you Silas. Sorry. Well,
Sorry,
speaking of
I didn't think about that because I thought motherfucker was dead.
The
Above
Briarwoods
game,
can
right?
never
It's not.
stay dead.
I was like, it'll be fine. He's fucking dead.
You thought wrong,
Or
motherfucker.
so you thought.
You guessed wrong,
Speaking of the
motherfucker.
Briarwood,
You can never keep a vampire down, clearly.
Anyway.
I did try to scry on them the other night,
Oh, how'd that
and
go?
surprisingly, I got through.
Oh, really?
I was pretty proud of that magic, considering I haven't done the spell much. But from one thing I learned, Silas has a way of seeing the orbs without even casting a spell, it seems. He alerted Delilah, and then she banished my magic away. But what I found a little disheartening, we can say, is it seemed that they were back in the tunnels that we collapsed in Stillbend.
I suppose it makes sense. They were there for a reason.
Are you talking about this just in general with the group? Debbie?
I'm just having a conversation with Silas. Or Cyrus, sorry. I don't know where
Okay.
we're at. So I mean, if we're, I'm sure we're not like in the private, you know.
Yeah, if
Well,
it's- if
yeah, I
it's
think
around
if we're on the
campfire-
cart.
If you're on the cart or
think
you're
Oh,
around
okay.
the campfire,
Yeah.
like, yeah, everybody can hear
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like they were there for a reason. Just because we showed up and messed with them a little bit, and they ran away to wherever they run away to. It makes sense that they would come back.
I thought they got the box, though.
Maybe they were after more than just the box. Maybe they're just holed up there because they know it's a place we're not gonna look because we just left there. Hard to say. Or it might just be some other tunnels that look like those. I don't know how many distinguishing characteristics of tunnels there are out there, but your guess is as good as mine.
I don't want to know what's in that box.
But you were really
Hey, was
able
there
to.
anyone else
you were-
there? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, Cade was just calling out from up front as he's holding the reins. Was there anyone else there in those tunnels?
Hooded figures. Kind of like the same ones that I saw before, but it was really hard to make out. And to be honest, it might not even be the Stillbend tunnels. Cyrus might be right, It was hard to see.
But you really did it. You were really able to scry on her.
I was. And you see like Demi like beaming with pride.
You know, before, well, previous Demi, really wanted to know how to scry. He asked me if I could help her, and I don't know the first thing either, but I promised that if she stuck with us and came to Teldoria with us, I'd try to track down Gilmore and introduce her. But now here you are just doing it yourself. It's good for you.
Have you tried to use the scroll I gave you?
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for the right moment. I don't.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. I don't want to just use it at a time when I'm not going to be in a position to do anything about anything I might learn. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
If by some miracle we chase Umbrasyl out of Westrun and we have some time to recuperate after that, and I think then.
I did have another thought.
Oh?
By any chance, did you keep any of her toys or a little momentum from her when you left?
Cyrus will just pull out his journal. Yeah, this was hers. It was her
Well,
diary when she was 5.
everything is.
It's not her diary anymore, obviously.
Well, I was going to say
Fiendish
energy
magic
changes
saw to
things.
that.
Yeah. But what I was thinking was, and I understand if it's, like you just said, not being in a place to do anything about it, but now that at least I know what she looks like, really, and if you have something of her, maybe I could send her a message. Let her at least know you're looking for her, you're trying to find your way to her.
I just can't shake the feeling that if she was okay, if she wasn't in trouble, why isn't she here helping? Because that's where she would be. Unless she couldn't be. And I guess I'm so scared to to learn the answer. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think if I had a daughter, I'd feel the same way.
There are still lots of places she could be helping. Since obviously a lot of us, we don't want to be found right now. So I hope
True.
she's out there somewhere fighting her good fight. And that if she's hard for us to find, she's harder for the dragons to find as well.
I just remember you saying you're afraid that you put her in more danger. So I thought maybe a warning or something. I don't know. But when the time is right, you'll let me know.
Yeah. I haven't seen her since I was 5. I've never actually been the father of a teenager. I imagine that's kind of what this is like. Oh, it's after 11. Where is she? You know what? I don't even want to know. Just come home.
Hey, here's an idea. What if she's out there looking for someone or something to help turn the tide against the dragons? Or she's waiting until she has something ready to bring to the fight before she reveals that, she survived that battle. Because right now she has the perfect cover. Everyone believes she's dead.
Should probably let her know that her cover's blown and it's all my fault.
Maybe not. I can't remember exactly. It was a bit of a blur, but did you mention anything about your pact?
No.
Then there'd be no reason for Raishan to think that she's alive.
No, you're not wrong about that. I never mentioned that I had proof that she'd been alive. I suppose, as far as Raishan knows, I was just the dad holding out hope. Doesn't change the fact that they're almost certainly watching me, keeping an eye on where I go and who I talk to.
Well, at least I have a way to tell when they're watching.
You do?
Yeah, I've had it for some time now. I had it when we left the Cobalt Soul.
Huh. That's good to know.
After we killed those guys and took their chest plates, I scryed on them. I tried to look to see if there was any orbs watching, and we were fine.
Oh.
I think I might have missed that part when I was trying to keep Crackthor from planting one of those damn things into his own chest.
It's okay. It wasn't a very ostentatious spell.
Hey, subtlety is key when it comes to something like that.
So, I guess while we're traveling on the cart,
Yeah.
just for the next few days, would it be okay to just say, like, as long as we're sitting on the cart, just like passing the time, that can just be consecutive short rests for however many hours? So that, like, if we do get into a fight, I wouldn't have just like my 3 elixirs. I might have like 9 elixirs or something if it's been a few hours into the day, because I would just
Yeah.
be doing that every hour.
Yeah.
Get the spell slots back, do
Yeah.
it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I guess like if we get stopped and get into some kind of confrontation, just let me know how many hours it's been that we've been traveling today, and it's like, cool, I have these potions, I guess.
Yeah.
But, cool.
Cool.
Sorry, above game question really quick. Does anybody else besides me have navigator's tools?
I can make any kind of artisan's tool.
Oh, okay. And then you're
Are
proficient with them,
navigator's
right?
tools
Right tool for the
artisan's
job?
tools?
The right tool or the job? No, it doesn't make me automatically proficient with them. I can just create
Oh,
any
okay.
artisan's tools.
Yeah.
But are navigator's tools considered artisan's tools?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm actually not sure.
that's true.
But
Okay.
I technically believe all tools are artisan's tools in 5th. I believe they only changed them in the new books.
Huh.
I don't actually know. I'm going to look it up. No, navigator's tools are not. That and thieves' tools are the only thing that have tools in their names that are not considered artisan's tools.
and I have thieves' tools.
Yeah, even like the disguise and forgery kit are artisan's tools. The only two that aren't are
Oh,
navigator's
really?
tools and thieves' tools. Yep.
I don't think I realized that about the disguise and forgery kit. That's good to know.
Yeah, I'll send you the
Forgery
list.
is an art.
It really is. I'll send you the
As
list
is
of
makeup.
artisan's tools. Before I forget.
Where are we at in our journey today?
Tomorrow you guys will make it to Shadebarrow.
Do we make it to a campsite tonight, or does a dragon come down and tear apart our cart?
Oh gosh.
Or do we make it to the campsite first and then the dragon comes and tears us up?
Oh, nothing happens. Nobody's shoving one of those things in their chest to get scryed on, so nothing bad happens.
Get scryed on is very, like, as a phrase, is very funny to me. I'm not sure why.
I feel like
Get
that should be a
scryed on, you
t-shirt.
filthy casual.
Yeah, like get scryed on, filthy casual.
Get scryed on sounds like an insult in a video game for some reason. Like you would
It
just type in-
does.
like you would just put in match chat.
Yeah, it's like getting dunked on,
Yeah.
except like, oh man, you got scryed on.
Exactly.
It
Yeah.
sounds like I know Mass Effect is definitely not that kind of game, but it sounds like something Shepard would like Canon Shepard would say.
Yes.
In the same way that Shepard
Canon-
knows how to
Canon-
dance.
Canon FemShep would absolutely say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jessica Hale would absolutely be like, it's Scribe.
Speaking of being scryed on, when we make a camp tonight, I would like to cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
What game does that have to be See Invisibility, or does Detect Magic work? I'm just curious.
I always thought it was See Invisibility, but Detect Magic probably works too. I think
Both.
Ford used to do.
Both work, actually. Ford
No,
used
I'm
See
just- I'm
Invisibility
just-
because he had
yeah.
a free charge of it from his sword every day.
Oh.
No, I'm just.
So really, all
I'm
I have
just-
to do is Detect Magic?
You can't see
No,
the
I-
sensor, but you are aware of it when you cast Detect Magic.
Oh no, then I'll stick with my See
Okay.
Invisibility.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be able to tell that it's divination magic from somewhere nearby, right?
I think Detect Magic would let you know that you need to cast See Invisibility
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
that's
there's
in
something there,
situations
but
where
you don't
like
know what.
you might not want to use the second level spell slot,
yeah.
unless you have to necessarily.
Yep.
And I think like Cyrus on any given day could prepare Detect Magic from his Artificer spells and ritual cast it, but he doesn't want to because I think he's convinced that like it would just be like 14 sensors all staring at him, and he'd just be like,
Like the Truman Show.
yeah. After what he said to Ryshawn, he's convinced that he's just in the Dragon Truman Show.
So you picked a really, really good time to cast that spell.
Oh fuck me, running.
You see not one, but 3 scrying sensors.
So from like 3 different people.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question. Is there any way to like know whose calling card it is? Like who's scrying?
So that's what I will say, because yes, different people have different ways of casting it. The one over Luca is more of a traditional arcane eye. You imagine as a more formally trained spellcaster. The one over Cyrus is more in the shape of a dragon eye. And the one over Cragthor is more like a bloody orb. Just like a red orb dripping in blood.
I'm assuming I'm not next to anybody.
We're
But,
like our own multi-camera sitcom. Sorry.
on
Who's getting kicked out of the house?
on our little earphone without like bringing too much attention to like noticing them. I'm going to say we got what's the call, what was the NASA call? Santa Claus? We got Santa Claus up there. We got 3 Santa Claus. But
Bogey
and
on ya.
I'll tell them.
What is this, New Jersey? Weird drones floating overhead?
Also, it's
Oh,
totally
fuck.
random. They had a 95% decrease calls about drones when there was cloud cover that covered commercial plane flights in New Jersey. Huh.
Imagine.
Weird.
Yeah. I think Cyrus will note what you're saying, but just kind of with the kind of tone of voice that just says, well, yeah, obviously. Like, he'll just be like, oh, yeah, where? Like where in relation to me, so I can look up and give him the finger.
Straight up. 'Cause, 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 '
Luca pointedly does not, like, tries not to move, tries not to look at it, but you see sort of, like, the scales on its shoulders sort of prickling again.
I
And it'll ask, I guess, do you have any way of knowing who it is?
not over our earphone. I'll go up to Luca and respond, and I'll say, my guess is you didn't need the sending scroll.
Luca just nods ever so slightly.
I just imagine like Cragthor trying to stab at the air.
Cragthor's is kind of like, oh, is there one? He's in the earpiece. Is like, is there one on me?
Yeah, bloodied.
Yeah, they said they'd be watching me from time to time, so I'm not super weirded out.
Well, that makes one of us.
Shall we get rid of these?
I don't think I have Dispel Magic.
Oh, that's fine. I do.
Let him watch. I'm not doing anything except taking my fiber and brewing up a batch of fantasy melatonin for myself.
Cade will glance over to Luca. Not like full like head turn, but like just his eyes just glance over and say in Draconic, what about you?
Luca responds over the earpiece, like, what, to dispel it?
Yes.
Go ahead. If it's important, they'll call back.
Cade will grab his holy symbol with one hand, raise another up, snap his fingers, and in Draconic essentially say, fuck off. And cast a spell magic on the divination source looming over Luca.
Only that one, not the one above Cyrus. That's
Cyrus
from a
said-
dragon.
Cyrus said to leave it. They're not learning anything.
I don't think like
Cyrus,
it's not that you can't or shouldn't dispel it. It's just that Cyrus kind of accepts that they're always going to be watching him.
Actually, you know what? Raishan pissed me off. So you know what? Fuck you two.
I think before
Pops both of them.
Cade dispels Luca's, it will say out loud, like, if it's important, they'll call me.
Okay. Cragthor just kind of waves up at his. Hi.
I feel like Cade basically did the whole bit from that. I can't remember what movie it was, but there's a scene in a freaking restaurant where it's like, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
Just did that with the scrying orbs.
Oh, what movie is that?
oh my gosh,
I don't
that
know
is
what movie that
Half-Baked.
is. Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
such a good reference. When he quits the fast food place.
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, the you're cool is being pointed at the blood eye, the blood scrying eye. It's like, you're cool, fuck you too.
Oh, man. Hey, you guys can get another long rest in. And you have about 6 hours of travel until you make it to the Shadebarrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, with those
Cyrus.
scrying orbs
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Before the end of the night, Cade would pop his last third level for sending to Dust to let her know that we've got heads of some
You sent that
Draconic
last
agents. That's right, I did send that last night.
night. Yeah.
I
I forgot to reply because everybody was doing things.
Yeah.
But the TLDR
Right.
is as soon as you get more information and do it, that they're willing.
Yeah.
They'll be waiting.
All right, cool. So
All right, my last 2 potions of mind reading are now done.
Woo.
So I have 3 of those in total.
DM question.
Yes.
Can you use mind reading on a head that's being affected by Speak with the Dead?
No, because it doesn't actually have thoughts.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Imagine though.
It's
Like, to
magically,
be able to tell that
it's
fucker's
magically
lying.
pulling the answers from what it knew in life. It doesn't have thoughts.
Damn it.
No thoughts,
So-
head empty.
All right. And so
Indeed.
6 hours of travel.
Tomorrow, yeah. Yep, you can
So
just do your
I
potions
will-
and figure it out.
Yep. So I'll have an extra 12 elixirs.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Okay. In addition to my 3 that I usually have.
Okay.
I think we are rolling in with, I've got 4 healing, 4 resilience, 4 boldness, 2 flight, and 1 transformation, which was the random one I rolled at the beginning of the day.
Okay.
Nice even spread there.
Well, I didn't do any of speed. Yeah, no, just so Drix can be a little bit of a toolbox and whatever we need in that moment, he can help with.
Drix is the crier at a baseball game with the freaking satchel full of drinks.
Yep. Um,
Yeah. Okay. Do. What the hell? I have 3 notifications on Discord, but there's no notifications anywhere, and it's bugging me. Oh, I
hate
found him.
those so much.
I found him. A muted server is sending notifications, so I had to click into the server.
It's muted. It shouldn't be able to do that. Discord, why are you broken?
Okay. Hey, guys, wake up the next morning, head out on the carts. 6 hours, you make it into this little tiny patch of forest out in the middle of the dividing plains, better known as the Shadebarrow. which is an ancient druid burial ground. It was then, for those of you who were on Tal'Dorei at any period of time and know the history, so probably Cade, Cyrus, and then Demi from reading, was then
from there.
was then purchased by an eccentric lord, who then renovated part of it to house his own tomb, and ever since then it's been dark.
That's not ominous at all.
The druids believe the process of renovating and moving bodies has corrupted the place.
Naturally. Just once I'd like to go visit the castle that some lord bought so he could grow daffodils there. Would that be too much?
In a D&D game, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, can you find us one?
Well, they might be like poisonous daffodils, like poppies, and they just make you like fall asleep or like give you hallucinogenic visions.
Sure, but that would still be a step up.
Assassin
Not
vine
when you all
daffodils.
kill each other.
Why are you giving him ideas?
Oh, I already know. If you guys
Give
go
me
back
one.
to the Fae, I know exactly what's happening. Don't worry about giving me ideas.
Let's go. I want to go now.
Shit.
Not again.
I'm going now.
I want to take a nap right here. Take a nap right here. Make a... As you guys arrive, make a perception check.
That
17. Hey.
Twinsies.
Can I do passive?
Hello.
Yeah, what's your passive?
21.
Okay, yeah.
Passive 11.
Finnick?
24.
Okay.
Wasted a nat 20 on that.
I was about to say.
So
Like that was a
Demi-
juicy roll.
So Demi and Finnick see it first. Cyrus and Cade not too far behind. Which is a plume of... a singular plume of smoke rising up from near the center of the Shadebarrow. White, but also almost has like a bluish tint to it.
Oh, they picked a new pope.
I had to complete the joke from last time.
Yeah.
Damn. Once again, it all comes full circle.
If we are running in, Drift will distribute elixirs of resilience
What does that do?
to. That's just +1 to your AC for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, like, if we're running in, he'll just be doing it as we're running in.
Okay.
And that'll go to. I think I need to pick 2 people to not get it, and this is hard.
You can
Correct.
pick Demi because it's not going to matter away.
Cragthor
Okay.
has an 18.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, give it to
Cragthor
people
Cragthor
that...
has an 18, but like a 19 would be dope.
Right.
And Finnick,
Agreed.
they're always going to have advantage to hit Finnick, which is the point of Finnick.
Yes.
Right.
So
only
I
got
think
17.
I'll just say Cragthor, Cade, Luca, and myself.
Okay.
+1 to your AC for 10 minutes.
Cool.
And then after that, he'll start holding his action to do the boldness on me. The boldness only lasts 1 minute, so I'm not going to pre-distribute those, but he'll fly around in combat and give those to people.
How far off is the smoke? Whenever Luca notices it.
It's in the center of the Shadebarrow, so a couple hundred feet, 300, 400 feet.
Okay. So I could take the potion now, and it would still be plenty of time when we got to whatever's happening there that's going to try to murder us in the face.
Probably.
Okay. I think Luca will go ahead and drink the elixir then. +1 to AC, you said?
Yep.
Kate just starts muttering a prayer as we're pushing in closer.
Yeah, so
Bahamut,
you
first
guys
of
get
dragons, lift up your name and pray to
closer.
uphold your sacred charge.
Yeah, there's some.
I think for
tree-
Cyrus, it's just like, well, bottoms up.
Yeah, for Cragthor's not gonna drink it yet, but for purposes is there's like a
Neither
very
is
very
mine.
shallow stream about 10 feet deep. There's a very well built rock path across it that very clearly like druidic magic has grown roots out to hold it up. As you guys are approaching, can everyone make a stealth check for me?
With disadvantage,
No.
that's a 12.
Well, that was a natural 20 on the first roll for the disadvantage. Let's see what the other one is.
Why are they disadvantaged?
Because of our armor.
Clunk,
Oh.
clunk, clunk, clunk.
Yeah.
That's
That was
a
a 15,
nat
so
1
14 for me.
for an 11 for Cragthor. 14
For
for
an
Kate.
Hey, I beat Cragthor at stealth.
For
That's gonna be the only time that ever happens.
You had a 12.
Right.
14 for Cade. Demi, what did you get?
3.
Finnick?
6. Oh, sorry.
11.
Luca?
11, 11, 12, 3. We probably failed the group roll.
Luca?
16 for the cube. Did I actually win the stealth?
Yeah.
You won today.
Shit's crazy. Can I pinch myself? Am I dreaming?
Yeah, go for it.
Am I like tripping balls
Yeah.
on
Because
assassin vine daffodils or
Here's a
something?
question.
the nat 1
And-
made the difference.
Can Luca pinch itself? Is that... Anyway.
Never mind. I'm not gonna make you guys roll perception again. As you guys approach the edge, you all see like about 14 Dragonborn figures. There's one near the center, and the smoke is emanating from their staff. That is like grown from a twisted tree branch with like currently a crystal that is glowing and like flashing this greenish color.
Sounds so pretty.
It's very pretty. And the smoke is rising from it as you see like the door into one of the entrances of the Shadebarrow open up for them. And you see Xanror and 4 other Goliaths that are currently bound and restrained, being held by the Dragonborn.
That's not good.
But what does it look like this crystal in the tree's doing? Or surrounded by the encased? What does it look like?
There's like the one older looking female dragonborn that this smoke is emanating up into the sky from the staff of. It looks like a tree branch with like a crook, like a shepherd's crook in it, and inside the shepherd's crook is like this crystal that's currently glowing green.
I want it. Okay.
Not
think
yours,
Cyrus-
but
Cyrus probably just remarks some very, like, obvious dad thing, like, oh no, they've got our friends. And they're all like, yes, thank you.
How
We
far
got
away?
it. Like,
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, about 90 feet, 100 feet away, 90 feet away.
Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are on this side, and they're all the way over there.
Yeah. How close is like the bridge, the stone bridge, and how big are the gaps?
They're steppable across, like you don't need to jump across.
Okay.
Like it's like a stone bridge across to any path, like any stream.
Oh, just like stepping stones kind of thing, not
yeah,
like
but bigger,
okay.
but bigger and
But bigger.
magical.
Magical. Everything's magical.
Yeah, it's a D&D game. Why wouldn't everything be magical?
What did you say about the staff when I said I wanted it?
I said it's not your vestige.
Fair. Sounds like it could have been old Demi's.
yeah. Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe in another life.
I can't say what I was going to say out loud on message.
Okay. Yeah, the door, I think, as you guys are being noticed, because you guys did fail the group stealth check. Sorry.
Reasonable.
The passive perception was 12.
We've got 2 characters in heavy armor, and we don't have a druid for Pass Without Trace anymore. It's to be expected.
What's funny is the guys with heavy armor actually did okay.
I guess I'm not in heavy armor, but it's medium, but it's still disadvantage.
So look at them. Take the prisoners and continue in. And about 9 of the Dragonborn will, like, run in with the prisoners and everything. And she'll run in behind them and, with one motion of the staff, slam the door shut, leaving 5 of them outside.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah.
I assume we don't get a surprise round because we failed the
Correct.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll take our break and then we'll roll. Or let's roll initiative and then we'll take the break.
Could I have taken that potion then?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. How much time do we have left on those?
Probably like 5 minutes easily.
Sure.
Easily 5 minutes left.
I don't think combat will go 50 rounds.
Nope, I don't think so either. Oh my god. I need to stop rolling for crack door, guys. Alright. Anybody got over 20?
24.
24.
23. I got a natural 20. I'm pissed. I could have used that for something else.
20 to 15.
I got 20.
Great. Cyrus. 10?
Yep.
Cool. With your what? Plus 6?
Plus 7.
Cragthor rolled 1 higher than you with a plus 6. He's at 11. Luca!
Oh, did we both? Yeah, I have a plus 7. I rolled a natural 3.
He rolled a 3, too. Or no, he rolled a 5 with a plus 6.
Oh, okay.
I also got a 10, but I rolled an 8.
Okay. Who has the higher dex?
My dex is 14.
Mine is also 14.
Rollies!
Roll off.
Rollies.
Yeah.
10.
I got a 12.
I got a natural 1. Glad to get that out of the way.
There you go.
Going first. Sorry, one more thing, and then we will legitimately take our break and come back with combat. I liked how Critical Role pretended for like 2 years that Rollies was some like super secret game they played, and then people just by using the power of math and who won figured out it's just who rolled closer to 10. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Hello.
Hello, internet. We're back.
We're back.
It's time to fight.
It's time to duel. Oh, I just realized something. Why is that happening? Did somebody change their name during break?
No, it says I'm Cade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Finnick now.
Is it because Dusk turned off his camera?
No, didn't change my positioning.
Yeah, I don't know why it changed Lenny's positioning during it, so I'm changing his nickname back to that to fix everything. I don't know why that happened.
Huh.
Right, I would have been Cyrus.
Because it wasn't like that before.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if I could play Demi. I'm sorry.
Weird.
Damn.
Sorry.
Shots fired.
Sorry, guys.
Demi's too cool.
I also 100% was like, there was something I forgot to do today before I came over and baked cookies this afternoon. And then we got to the combat screen and I realized it was finish the new character sheets. Alright, Demi, you're up first. Cade, you're on deck. Oh, also, I should describe these things a little bit better.
Oh no.
As they turn around and kind of... Oh, it has been that way. Okay. Thank you, Mom. I totally didn't notice. I thought it was correct.
That's probably my fault. I used to put Cyrus parentheses Lenny, and I changed it to Lenny parentheses Cyrus because I've seen conflicting things. Some people do character name parentheses real
Well,
name,
it also doesn't show.
and
it's
some
just
people
for
do real
order.
name
It's just for
parentheses
order.
character name.
It's just for order on Discord.
Yeah, but like I'm
These
changing the order
things
was probably my
are
fault.
way more draconic than normal Dragonborn, and almost look like mutated abominations with these great swords in their hands.
Can we see if they have things in their chest too?
Yes, they do not.
Yes, they do not. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can see their chest. No, they do not.
There's
Demi
gonna be
and
every enemy for the rest of the campaign. We're gonna ask you if we can clearly see their chest, like we're a bunch of horny high schoolers.
Oops.
Can we
Your
see their
mom has the
chest?
best screen.
A booba.
My mom.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's the
so
best.
good. It really is. Where am I at?
You're all the way on the other side of the river.
Okay, well, I'll move 30 feet across the river, I guess.
10, 20, 30. Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna clap my hands together and kind of like hold them apart like I'm kind of like materializing matter in my hands, and then you see two other demis appear in front of me
Okay.
as I cast minor image. Or mirror image, sorry.
Mirror image. Okay.
Yeah, it would only be a minor image if Demi's under 18.
Jail.
Do not pass go. Do not collect your $100.
Reverse advantage.
Okay, that was my thought as well, by the way. Luca. We just put in there. Fucking Full Metal Alchemist.
Now I'm having these images of like a dwarf sorcerer with like a pickaxe and a mining hat. I cast minor image. Duplicates of themselves. Very good. 2 more minors.
I hate this so much.
No, you don't.
What if a bard with minor image and major image and diminished image and
Augmented image.
You should, if you're gonna do that, you should 100% play Creation Bard because then they become reality. Anyway, anything else, Demi?
No.
Okay, no bonus action. Great. Cade, you're up.
I don't have.
I know.
Okay. Well, they definitely see me at this point, so I will step out and as I'm walking, grab my holy symbol and pop up Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Get this started early. And I want to walk up so that I want to be dead middle of the path, but I want to be how far forward can I get?
You can get 5 feet in front of Demi.
Yeah, I'll get right there.
Okay. Cool.
Shield up, Warpick in the other hand, just staring these guys down, just thinking, you poor fucking souls.
Okay. It's the right one's turn. Then Finnick, you're up. Actually, yeah. Then Finnick, you're up. Yes, but not for very long. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. They are both going to make 2 acidic spit attacks at Cade. First one is a natural 20. 28 points of acid damage.
All right.
Second one is a 19 to hit.
That actually will miss thanks to the elixir of resistance or resilience.
Cool. Next 2 attacks.
Thank you, Cyrus.
Is another 19 and then lower.
All right.
Great.
Thank you, Cyrus. Save me there.
That's 2 hits.
That shit hurt.
Finnick, you're up.
I can't get to them in 40 feet.
No.
Could I get to them in 60 feet?
40 would get you right there.
Okay. Because when I rage, I can go an extra 20 feet.
20 would get you right there.
Oh. Okay, that probably won't be the smartest idea. So I won't be able to attack. So rage would end.
Unless
Not
you take,
necessarily.
unless you take damage.
Yeah, rage keeps going if you take damage too. So just get up in there, rage.
But it's end of my turn though.
No, it ends if you go a full round without taking damage
From
or
the end
dealing
of your
damage.
turn to the end of your next turn without dealing or
Oh.
taking damage.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just get as close as I
I
can.
feel like
and-
this is Magic the Gathering. Reading your abilities explains your abilities. Also, my favorite card got unbanned in Modern today.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah,
What
I
card?
Green Sun
was
Zenith.
not paying. Oh, nice. I was not paying attention to modern.
They
Banned list
actually
stuff.
the Mad Lads actually did it. They banned the One Ring this morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Then I will hold my action just in case one of them gets within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Cool. The left two are going to move up 30 feet after your turn. This one will throw its 2 attacks at you, Finnick. 14.
Miss.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Half on the attack is 15.
Okay.
And then this one will throw... Oh, did you make a con save on the Spirit Guardians?
Oh.
DC 14.
Oh, I definitely passed that one. I'm sure. That's a 15 on the dice.
The other two is going to throw 2 attacks at Cade. The 16 doesn't hit, won't hit, and then neither will 14. So 2 more misses. They'll have more acid at you. This one will throw 2 attacks at Finnick. 19. For 10 points of acid damage. Halved is 5.
5?
Yep.
Okay.
And then another natural 20 for 14.
Wow. Well, that's halved?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm at 69. Nice.
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 Yeah, it's gonna be one of those nights where apparently I either roll a crit or miss badly. Cragthor, then Luca, then Cyrus. Cragthor is gonna move 10, 20, 30 feet. And then bonus action Crimson Right. So he will take 3 points of necrotic damage. And then he'll take 2 shots. With the pepper box at the far left one. 21 and a 29 both hit. For... Oh my god, 19 plus 12 is 31. Plus 6. And 9 is 40. Plus another 48 points of damage. On his 2 hits with 2 charges of Fury the Small as well. Luca.
Can I move sort of straight to Luca's right? Yeah, and forward a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just that before the bridge starts. And then it will dump an ice storm on all 5 of them, I believe. 20-foot radius circle can hit all 5, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay, they need to make Dex 17 saves.
Okay.
As I will cast an ice storm.
Keep that
Alright.
circle there, right?
Yeah. I'll put it back a little bit if I can hit it so that like there's room for Proto to get in a melee with the one guy, since this will leave difficult terrain.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Set Dex 17s.
Yeah.
12, 16, 14, 10, 10.
Cool. So they all fail.
Yep, apparently.
They take 10 bludgeoning damage and 14 plus 5, 19 cold damage. And that whole area is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn. Huh?
For a total of 29.
Yeah. And that's it.
Great. Cyrus.
I'm gonna quicken the fireball. So Dex 16.
16.
Yep.
12. 16. 16. 16. 16.
So 3 successes.
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah. 12, 16, 16, 16, 16. Or 17, 16, 16, 16.
One of them was 12.
The first one was
12, 17. Okay. All right. That's 24
Okay.
damage. So 12 to the ones who succeeded.
Yep.
That was my bonus action. Who looks the most hurt?
The one on the far left.
Okay, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
With a D4. 26 to hit,
That definitely hits.
or 27 rather. 6 force damage and push 10 feet.
6?
Yep.
Okay.
Still up?
Yep.
Hit him again. That's a 29
Yeah.
for 14 force damage and push 10 feet.
You only needed a 2.
Cool.
Down he goes.
You fucked him up good, man.
I do what I can. Now you can get rid of the circle, perhaps.
Now I gotta leave it up.
Although it is difficult terrain, yeah.
As you hit him with the second Eldritch Blast, are you like, get scryed on?
Even though they're in the middle of that ice field, it's like, I see you.
And I'll kind of just hang back where I am, kind of using the trees for cover if possible.
Okay.
The foliage.
Cool.
Not trying to get out into the middle of that just yet.
Alright. Demi.
I am going to cast a 30-foot sphere around me.
Yep.
And then, sorry. As I cast Circle of Power, sorry, I forgot what the spell was called.
Yeah.
So we all have advantage on our saving throws, and if you're allowed to have the damage, it becomes, and you succeed, then you take no damage.
Do you want to move 5 feet to get in front to get everybody?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Alright. Paid.
All right. How far forward can I get? Can I get right up to the ice storm?
Yeah, right
up
there. Yeah.
And I'll only be able to get that one in
Yeah.
In the circle, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, that's fine.
For now.
That's fine. This will get one.
Another one looks like they're probably within telekinesis range.
We'll see how their strength looks, but for now, I'm just gonna make
That's
sure
true.
that no one's really left out. I'm going to first throw a guiding bolt to the one on the far right.
Okay.
All right, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and it's at first level. All right, so that's 14 points of radiant.
Yeah, I mean, if he's down to record it, absolutely.
you just hear it just go, and that's a natural 20. So yeah, so that's 14 points of radiant damage to him. And just because that little bit was mentioned, thank you, Lenny, for that. Bonus action telekinesis on the remaining left. I'm gonna try and pull him 5 feet closer to get him inside the Spirit Guardians.
This one?
So it's gonna be a, yeah, that's going to be a. Where did I put that?
17.
Had the damn. Okay, so yeah, no, he doesn't move. Unfortunately.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Cool. Awesome. It's the one on the my right when I first started its turn. Cool. This one seems to heal from some of his injuries. And then
That's
he's gonna flap
concerning.
his little wings, and basically bunny hop 10 feet.
Must not be very wise.
He comes into the Spirit Guardians when he does
Comes
that,
into the
right?
Guardians.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
10, 20, 30. He does. How much damage?
See, Wisdom 15, saving throw first.
$14.
Hey, actually, it's cool this time. 14 points.
Cool. Nice. Basically back to where he was. And then he's going to do his breath weapon, so I need Finnick, Cade, Demi, and Cragthor to all make Constitution saving throws. Natural 20. Cragthor.
What was the aura that Demi did again?
You have advantage on the save.
On advantage? Okay, that's what I thought. Couldn't remember though.
Demi rolled a 9 with
Okay.
advantage.
That's gonna be a 17 for Cade.
Okay, meets it, beats it.
Hey!
Wrong.
Not gonna use your reaction to reroll.
$26.
Okay. Last chance, you sure?
I have my duplicates up.
That's only for attack rolls, I believe.
If someone attacks me, I can't use it for a
Nope.
a range.
Saving,
No.
it's a saving
I don't think
throw,
it works
it's not an
to rolls.
attack.
Yeah, I don't think it
Yeah.
works for area of effect.
Does not work for
I thought it was just damage in general.
Nope. That's the new one.
Well, okay. Well, no, I'm good.
Okay. 28 points of acid damage. Then I guess everybody else takes 0 because they all saved. And then when he's done with that, oops,
Wait.
god dang it.
Is the orange power thingy concentration?
Yep.
Yeah. Con save, please. I was gonna ask for that before I did the next thing.
$19.
Okay, so you save. He'll bunny hop another 10 feet right behind Cade. And then he gets to make a tail attack. That's cocked. 16 doesn't hit. So.
Nope.
Great. Finnick.
Finnick will look at him, lovely, and run up and swing
Cool.
recklessly.
Okay.
one's cocked. Uh, 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
Uh, $15 damage on the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 30.
Oh, yeah.
19 damage.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Cool. The two on the left's turn. He'll fly 20 feet there. And this one will fly 20 feet there. This one's gonna take 2 shots at Demi. $22 and a 14.
Okay. Let me roll for the.
God, I rolled the exact same thing 2 different ways. 10 and 10.
I rolled a 20 and a 16.
Okay.
So both of my duplicates would be gone then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You actually have 3 duplicates.
Okay.
Cool. That one's gonna look at Demi for a second, see the duplicate, realize that nothing happened, and then take 2 shots at Luca. Natural 20.
Silvery
Oh, no, they're
barbs.
smart.
Silvery barbs. Okay. 7.
Yeah, that misses.
19.
That will hit. Or
Let-
actually, I will shield.
Okay. So 17 stops it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Takes my AC up to 21.
Yeah, okay. Damn, I forgot Luca had good AC.
+1 from the elixir.
Plus,
too.
yeah, +1 from the elixir too. All right, it's now the middle one's turn, so he has to make his wisdom saving throw. That's a 12.
And that. He rolled a 12. Now he takes 12 radiant damage.
Oh, I forgot those guys healed. This one also heals at the start of his turn. Then takes 12 damage. He's gonna move his full move speed because of difficult terrain and Spirit Guardians. And unload on Cade.
Alright.
He's not within 5 feet of me, though.
He's now within 5 feet of you. Yeah, because he'll go to the other side from you. Again, the monsters know what they're doing sometimes, guys. Dirty 20. Or no, 22.
That'll hit.
8 points of slashing and 5 acid damage from the claw attack.
Alright.
Second one is a 12, so I know that misses.
Yep.
And then he'll make a third claw attack, which is a nat 1.
Alright.
Cool. Craig Thrower's gonna move up next to Demi. He'll take 2 shots at this one. Both hit. Or I won't use Fury of the Small here. 31 points of damage. Kills him. Luca, you're up. Cyrus, you're on deck.
Demi, who got advantage from the silvery barbs?
I'll give it to you, Luca.
Okay. Thank you. Then actually,
Keep in mind the far left one is currently shining.
far left one is. Okay. Then I will hit the second from the left one. I will throw. Are they within 5 feet of each other?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Then I will throw an ice knife at level 3 at the second one from the left.
Got it.
So I make the attack roll with advantage.
Oh, and this is no longer difficult terrain.
It's the end of my turn technically, I think, but that's like a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
So he will take 1d10. He takes 1 piercing damage and 4 cold damage, and then that one and the one next to him both need to make dex saves.
Do you add your
As
charisma modifier to the cold damage?
It that part only does piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
And then when it explodes, if they fail the dex save, then they take cold damage, and I add on that.
Natural 20 for a 22 and a 12.
Okay. Bless you. And
No, I
then
just
it's-
coughed. But
Oh,
sorry.
Robotussin?
Ricola.
alright. So the one that failed takes 17 cold damage, and the other one doesn't take any cold damage.
Okay.
And I will stay where I am.
Cyrus.
Yeah. How do all 3 of them look?
Above game within 5 points of damage of each other.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go off to the right a little bit,
Okay.
like to try to get more of an angle. Yeah, keep going. Like, yeah, like in that direction along the coast, just to try to set up more of an angle to these guys here, so I can maybe try to Eldritch Blast them and knock them into the water.
Okay. But I would say you can see the water. It's shallow. Like, it's like ankle deep water.
All right, I'm trying to knock them into it.
Okay.
If it's shallow, they might take falling damage. Who knows?
Okay.
So is there one that's still guiding bolted?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
With my D4. 27 to hit.
Yep.
8 force damage.
Okay.
And push 10 feet.
Yep. Okay.
And I think I'll shoot the other one.
Okay.
That's like 31. 14 force damage and push 10 feet.
Cool. Anything else?
Nothing with my bonus action, and then Drix will go give Demi a healing elixir. Would be... I rolled double ones, so three hit points.
Okay.
good thing. It's essentially free stuff that I do passively.
Better than zero.
That's it.
3 more than I
feel-
had.
I'd feel bad if I were like blowing a healing word on that or whatever. But no, it's just like free shit that like I do it passively during the day, and then I don't need to
Alright,
use my
Demi,
actions to do
what
it
are you
in
doing?
the fight. So have a little bit.
It's free healing state.
There's 3 left.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, the one that's in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like chill touch him.
Okay. Okay. What's the hit?
A 21 to hit. Sorry, I thought I must have hit the wrong button. And then 15 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, that hits and then damage goes through.
Oh, and that'll stop his regeneration too, won't it? Is that chill touch, or am I thinking of something
Yeah, it
else?
is chill touch.
Yeah, kill touch.
That's
Cool.
exactly what you're thinking of.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry. Let's say the first guy I hit on my turn also has his speed reduced by 10 feet for the
Okay.
round.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot I can do that now.
Cool. Any movement, any bonus actions, Demi? Okay. Cade,
Unfortunately, have none.
you are up.
All right.
I need
I'm
you to
going
make
to
a
swing around.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Dirty 20
Yeah, you save.
from what?
You notice the stench coming off of this abomination from whatever process it has undergone, and it's pretty overpowering, but it doesn't really bother you that much.
Those fucking zombies from up north smell worse than you, buddy. Sorry. I'm gonna swing around to the other side of this guy, and because this will be funny, I'm gonna shove him.
Okay.
I'm gonna angle the shield, and I'm just gonna bash right into him.
Okay.
So, let's see here. He has to make a strength saving throw of 15.
Oh, okay.
That's how the shove action works, apparently.
It's contested athletics, but
Yeah,
Is it?
that's the new shove.
you're looking at the new rules, probably.
Oh!
Uh,
Okay, so contested athletics, alright.
yeah. 13, by the way.
14!
So I shoved 5 feet.
Now, for the old shove, can I pick on whether or not he's pushed 5 feet or knocked prone?
Yes.
I like to put his ass on the floor.
Okay, he's prone.
Kay's just gonna look over at Finnick. You better get him before I do. And just because of that, action surge, just that way I can swing on him.
Okay,
I just want to be able to swing on him once.
cool.
That's gonna be a 19.
Oh,
to
yeah.
hit.
That hits.
Oh, wait, I have advantage because he's prone. Damn it, that's a 19 on the die. Fuck. Well, good enough. So that's going to be 8 piercing.
Okay.
And then Cade will just step back into the circle of power
Okay.
area of effect.
Okay.
Just be on the safe side.
Great.
He's all yours, Finnick. Have fun.
Finnick, how did you kill this guy? Oh no, that was Cragthor.
Yeah. I'm like,
So
I
Cragthor shot
didn't
him,
kill him.
Yeah. So you see like a giant bullet hole in its shoulder close up and it stands up.
Oh, fuck nuts.
And then I guess it'll unload on. No, actually, you know what now?
What did it have to do with wisdom save?
Yeah, it would. Oof. That's a 6. It might immediately go back down.
17 points of radiant.
Yeah, it immediately goes back down.
I get knocked down.
God damn.
But I get knocked down.
All right, Finnick, it's your turn.
Except the opposite.
Exactly.
I stand back up. I go
Get
back
back
down
up,
again.
I get knocked out.
Healer's never gonna keep me up.
Hell
Finnick
no.
would not know.
What just happened? No.
Yeah.
You just see this thing heal from its wounds and immediately get like ripped to shreds by a spiritual dragon.
Yeah. And Finnick's just probably gonna look at that dead bot at that and just kind of cock his head and shrug, and he'll go off and hit the other guy.
You good, buddy?
So I have advantage on hitting him,
Yeah.
Yes, you
so I
do.
don't have to reckless.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Gallagher is asked.
I'm probably going to be going for the neck,
Okay.
because it's fun to cut someone's head off. That'd be an 18. Yeah, 18 to
Even
hit.
in the context of D&D, that sounds nasty.
Yeah.
It's fun to cut someone's head off. Yeah, 18 hits. How to end up on a watch list 101. Play Dungeons and Dragons.
And just let the demon speak. That's all you
Ooh.
gotta do.
I rolled a 2, so I get to re-roll it.
Yeah.
For 14 damage.
Okay.
Second hit, if it's still
Yeah, it's still
squirming.
It's still up.
25 to hit. 20 damage.
Okay. You're gonna cut the head off?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yes.
You see, like, the tendrils trying to, like, reattach it, and then they just kind of, like, necrosis and fall apart because he can't regenerate anymore.
Oh.
But they're
Would it?
heads.
Would that click in Finnick's head?
Whatever Demi did stop them from regenerating, yes.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. This one's gonna take 20 feet of fly speed. And... I'll move 10 feet closer. Yeah, buddy!
Oh no.
You thought you could get away.
It will get all 4 of you in its acid breath cone. So, con saves for everybody.
Advantage inside Demi's
Yes.
circle.
Yes, but not for Cyrus.
Outside the circle, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Do I have my reaction still, or I used it? I can't remember where we're at.
You got it back because you used it on Lucas' turn.
And then with acid, I can still use absorb elements.
Yes.
I failed with an 8.
Kragthor failed with a 16.
22.
Succeeds.
Can I buy Crackthor D4?
Yes.
7.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
26 points of acid damage for those of you who failed.
I'm gonna absorb
That D4
elements.
goes to Crackthor.
13.
Also absorb. Yeah.
Also absorb elements. So 13 for Cyrus.
That D4 should be enough for Crackthor to
Yeah, he just needed a 1.
succeed.
He just needed a 1, yeah. So he'll take none.
Now he's just gonna do it again.
The other
Shit.
Dragonborn here has 10 feet less of movement speed.
Yeah, he has 40 feet total and 20 feet fly speed, so it's not super difficult for him to get into this position. So he would have 30 feet total of move speed to get there. So that's Kragthor, Demi, Finnick, and Cade.
Am I considered just in the circle?
You are considered just in the circle.
Groovy.
So make another con save.
Yep, another con save. And you're already resistant. That is a 17 this time for Kragthor.
18.
I got
But I'm
17.
resistant with a 6.
Half this time is 15.
I'm down.
17 save?
17 just saves, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Circle of Power is down. Demi is unconscious. Right, Thor's gonna take 2 shots at the one in front of him. Oof. Okay, so his first one's a 2, which is a misfire, so he has to make a Tinker's check, which is 8 plus the misfire score. That is 17 plus 5, so he fixes the gun. Action Surge, and he'll just take 2 more shots at the one in front of him. Are you fucking kidding me? I rolled a nat 1. Second Tinker's check is a 10, so the second attack to fix the gun. And now he's out of bullets, so he has to reload next turn. Fuck. That might be the worst turn in the history of turns, guys. Oh, boy. Luca, you're up.
Alright, so the guy who's on the bridge, how's he looking?
Not quite big mood.
Not quite big mood.
I also
Little
like
mood.
how
I think you
that
should
was
make
a
him big
meme
mood.
from, like, Tumblr, and we just adopted it as vernacular.
Yeah. Can I move up, like, next, like, in front of Demi, a little bit more to the left? Actually, I guess a little closer to the dude, too. I want to try and thunder wave him off the edge of this stone.
Yeah, you have to be, like, there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boostro,
so
da, this motherfucker.
yeah.
What's the save?
Con 17.
That's a 21.
Welp. Damn. Half of 7 force damage. That wasn't as... It looked cooler in my head. I'm sorry, guys.
Almost had it.
He, like, digs his claw into the rock, and you just hear it, like, crunch. That's
Yeah, I think, like, Luca will sort of get, like, the pointed fins, like, Brim's scythe, as it lets out this thunderous roar that is not nearly thunderous enough. Apparently.
Cyrus.
Okay. Is the river running toward me or away from me? Like, which direction is it
That's
flowing?
a really good question. It's running away from you.
Cool. Eldritch blast the guy on the bridge.
Okay.
Four. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
He takes 5 points of force damage and is pushed 10 feet.
Okay. He's in the creek bed.
In the river.
Yeah.
River Creek, whatever.
I should have described it better. It's more of a creek.
More of a crick.
It's more of a creek. It's got like 8, 10, 12 inches of water in it. Moving pretty fast. Anyways, second shot.
Yeah, hit him again.
Okay. Hit him again, rookie.
It's 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay. That's going to be 7 force damage, and he's pushed another 10 feet, and his speed is minus 10 feet for the round.
Mm-hmm.
And then nothing with my bonus action, and then Drix will give another healing elixir to Demi.
This is a good question. Is Drix alive?
That's right, because he was in the range of both of those.
The breath weapons, yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
So assuming he saved,
well, he's
half
got
is
a
28.
he's got a +1.
He would
have been inside the circle of power though.
Oh,
'Cause
but
he
if
was
he
with Demi.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if he saved, he wouldn't have taken anything, and he would have had advantage.
Yeah.
So half is 14.
So half.
Or sorry, if he saves,
He
if he
takes
saves,
nothing.
he takes none.
He has to take.
If
He has to
correct.
save basically. Yeah.
Well, if he fails either of them, like what's the damage from one of them?
26
Because he
and
took
28.
2. Okay. Yeah, he has 10 hit points. He needs to succeed on both of these.
Yeah.
That's the first one's definitely a failure. The second one's a 16, if that matters.
Well, you had advantage on it.
All right, so 16 for the first one.
Yeah. So it still fails, unfortunately.
Still fails.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Drix is down.
Okay.
So I will then use my bonus action to healing word Demi for 4 points of healing.
Yep. Okay. So not unconscious, just prone. Speaking of, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Which one looks worse?
The one in the crick, definitely now.
Where's the other one?
Over by over here.
Okay. On that one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna well, first I'll stand up.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna send a 4th level blight at him. I need a con 17.
He'll save.
Well, cool. So he'll still take 20 points of damage because I rolled 40.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I literally do not know what is happening tonight.
And then that was necrotic, so he can't regenerate now either.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Light is disgusting.
Yes, it is.
Holy shit, you rolled 40 on 8d8?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's damn good.
Cade, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna head back towards the bridge. Now, these guys have been getting kind of smart about shit. They've been trying to stay out of my range of my stuff. But they're also currently looking to be pretty fucked up right now, aren't they?
Yeah. They're both big.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drop my Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
And give the 6 points of healing from this to Demi.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to look at the one that's in the... Oh, jeez. Look at the ones in the creek, and I'm going to take the War Pick, take the blunt, like, flat end of it, bang it onto the shield, and Toll the Dead.
On this one?
Wisdom 15.
The one in the river?
Yep. Yep.
Dirty 20.
Fucker.
Anybody have a reaction?
Wait, how many hit points did I heal?
6.
You got 6 back.
And then I will silvery barbs.
10.
And I'll give it to Cyrus.
So that makes this a 2d12
Mm-hmm.
necrotic hits.
Yeah.
Love Toll the Dead.
It's a great fucking spell.
For 13 points of necrotic damage, I rolled a 12 and a 1 on the 2d12.
Oh, yeah. She just, like, grabs his ear. They just, like, grab their ears and just, like, curl up into the river. Anything else?
May your soul find peace in the afterlife. And then Kate will turn towards the last one, just point the War Pick.
The last one pees himself a little. Finnick, you're up.
As if it couldn't be more disgusting.
Oh, yeah, these guys can't
Finnick.
regenerate. That one can't regenerate. That one can't regenerate. That one took necrotic. It can't regenerate.
Finnick's gonna go for some head chopping.
Hell yeah.
Recklessly attacking.
Reckless.
Nat 20.
Fuck.
So 2d12. Come on, I know I have it. I don't know here. Here it is. It's got a rubber ducky in it. 21.
How would Finnick like to do this?
Batter up.
Just full
Yeah, he's
headshot?
still going for the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you see the head like fly off, and as it completes the stroke, you see like tendrils of like skin try and like reconnect, and then shrivel up because of the necrotic damage it took. It can't regenerate, and it just kind of goes, bounces a couple steps away.
And then Finnick just kicks it.
Okay.
Just for fun. Kicks the head, I mean.
Literally, not metaphorically.
Literally.
Kick the can.
I was gonna say, not kick the bucket.
All right, you guys are out of initiative order.
Luca will collect the bag of potions
Okay.
and sort of look to Cyrus and look to Demi. Do you want any of the healing elixirs? Or there's still some left in here?
Yeah, there should be a couple.
Also,
Luca
I
will
There
pull
should above game. There should be 3 in there.
All right, Luca will pull one of them out in a hand and hold it out to Demi, and then pull a second one out in a hand and hold it out to Demi, and then pull a third one out in a third hand and hold it out to Demi, while holding the bag in 2 hands.
I don't suppose we could have a short rest here.
Do you need it for spells? Do you need it for healing?
I mean, I would like to get a 4th level spell back.
Understandable.
Okay. The others took Vanror and the others inside.
Can we see from here if the crypt thing is still open?
No, it is closed.
Oh, okay.
What are those healing potions?
They're
Or
both
elixirs?
they're all 2d4 plus 1. I'll roll them.
Well,
So the first one's 7. Second one's 5. And the third one's 6.
18.
and then Cade has 9 more Aura of Vitality ticks.
Which I just finished rolling out. It's a total of 63 HP to be divvied out to whoever needs.
I'm at 70 out of 73 right now.
I think that's you and Finnick, bud.
Yeah.
Vanek, what you looking at?
I'm still at 69
Out of...
out of 103.
Okay, let's split... let's see here. Yeah, let's split this one down the middle, and I'll give the one extra to you. So you'll take... you'll get 32 back, and I'll get 31 back.
32?
Yep.
Cool. 101.
Nice.
Yes, you guys can absolutely get a short rest in.
Huh.
If you so choose.
Might as well top off.
Yeah. I've got 1 pack slot left, so I'll just use that to make another elixir of healing.
Okay.
So I'll have 1 of those available for the rest
I'll
of the
second
day.
wind before the short rest.
Oh yeah, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, that's smarter than burning a hit die for Cragthor, so I'll do the exact same thing.
And I guess before we short rest, I will also spend 5 of my sorcery points to get a 3rd level spell slot back.
Nice.
I guess I'll roll 1 hit die to see if I can go up to full.
I'm at full.
Yeah.
I rolled a
I'm full.
10.
Same.
I need 10.
Nice.
Love that shit, man.
With my hit die, I'm back at full health, and since we leveled up, I realized I can do it on a 5th level spell now, so I got my 5th level spell back.
Nice.
The power.
The power. Okay. Yeah. You guys are able to sit in this, stinking
Very
corpses.
smelly.
Stinking corpses aside, like a very nice, peaceful grove.
I imagine once we're finished examining the corpses, taking whatever is worth taking, we'll just dump them into the river.
Okay.
As we're doing as we're looking at these as well, Cade wants to do a medicine check to kind of tell what the fuck is up with these things.
They have nothing of value on their persons, by the way. They're basically naked except for like a rusted sword they carried.
Same, bestie.
Yeah, you can make medicine, arcana, religion check. Any of the three.
I'll go medicine.
I'll go Arcana.
I will also
No,
attempt Arcana.
The guidance.
15. Arcana.
Cool.
18 Arcana.
28 medicine.
Okay.
25 Arcana.
25
Yes.
Arcana.
Correct.
We got learn some shit.
Awesome.
Oh shit! That's a culture.
Oh god.
Don't step on that. Don't step on that.
Cyrus and Luke, you guys are examining a body together. I will say together. And yeah, to you guys it doesn't. This is not a natural dragonborn. You're not exactly sure how they made themselves, but it is a little bit of a lost mystery. Cade and Demi working on another one of the corpses you examine with your guys' extremely high checks. Cade, that's when you notice the stitches along the wrists. And Demi, you see the sure signs on other body parts of places where dragon scales have been magically healed to skin. These things were essentially some kind of humanoid that has had these parts grafted on until they took and transformed them into this.
They basically Frankenstein monstered these things together.
Yes and no. They're living. They were never undead. They had parts grafted onto them until it took and finished the transformation itself. Magic.
Oh no, it's that one fucking boss from Elden Ring. Fuck. Oh man.
Well, I'm willing to bet that whatever Echo made these is also responsible for our old chess pieces.
Once Luca has sort of a better idea from the others at like how exactly these were assembled, does it know anything about? Has it seen anything like this before?
I mean, no. It hasn't seen anything to this extreme before, but you're also acutely aware that, you know, ancient dragon scales do retain magic. Very acutely.
This is true.
Very
Yeah,
acutely.
yeah. I'm glad I don't look that gross.
I mean, it wouldn't be too hard of a stretch for Luca to be like, okay, this is the difference between what happens when this happens with chromatic dragon scales versus metallic dragon scales.
Haha, everything's a stretch for Luca.
Hey.
So there are ancient dragon scales on these things.
Yeah.
Ooh. And when we saw the others from like across the bridge before combat, did the others who went inside were there more that looked like this, or did they look different?
There were more that looked like these, but
Mhm.
the dragonborn with the staff looked like a legitimate dragonborn or a dragonkin.
Okay. So she was different, and all the others looked like these guys.
Yeah.
And she had 15 of them?
14 total.
Okay.
Got 9 more.
There's still 10 more inside.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was including her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
9 more plus a boss inside.
I'm more of these, plus one with probably magic.
Would I be able to ritually cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah. You can take 10 minutes and cast it.
I mean, I'm sure that these are gonna ping in some way, these bodies that we're looking at from obviously that Arcana check, but what I'm more looking for is a way to get in. So I'm looking for like some magic on like I'm like thinking about when we went to the hideout before and we had to like go into the tree or whatever and like, you know, like look for like a secret latch or something.
The door is inherently magical.
But there's no like nothing else around the door that looks like a way to like open it.
No.
What kind of magic's on the door?
Enchantment magic.
I don't want you to burn yourself out there, Cade, but do you think you could dispel this door?
Might
Is
be
it like
able to.
Oh, sorry.
But is it? This thing's like solid. What's the material? It's
Yeah.
It's behind the
What, stone?
waterfall. It's solid stone.
solid stone.
What, Luca?
I was just gonna ask if it was like a physical door too, but yeah, if it's stone. It's behind a waterfall. There are always treasure chests behind waterfalls.
This is true. This is why there's a door behind the waterfall.
Though I am concerned that if I dispel the magic, the stone will remain simply unmoving.
We
Finnick
saw
might be able
her
to help-
hitters. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Finnick might be able to help with the stone if once it's unmagicked.
Oh, yes.
We saw her do something with her staff and then the door closed.
Yeah.
So she'd magic it open and then magic it shut again.
Alright. Let's see what happens. Kid would walk up to the door, place his hand against it, and then cast Dispel Magic.
Oh, you walk up to the door?
I'm staying 5 feet away from the door. Just hold his, just gonna hold. Kid's just gonna hold his hand out.
Okay.
No, sorry. 5 feet from the waterfall. He's not gonna step in the
So,
waterfall
like,
and get wet to do
Like
this.
10 feet from the
So
door.
10 feet from the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I looked over in chat and saw something about a turkey baster, and it threw me off for a moment.
Me too.
I know what that was in reference to, and I hate it. Not that way, Luca. Anyways, make a
Gobble gobble.
perception check.
All of us?
Cade, Unless-
19.
unless you guys are getting 10 feet from the door.
No.
You hear like this thunk sound, and like the stone kind of shifts when you get that close to it.
Shifts in what way? Like it starts to move slightly?
Yeah.
Did that thunk sound like a lock releasing,
Yes.
perhaps?
Yeah. On a 19, yes.
Cade will take. If Cade steps forward at all, he's going to start getting wet from the waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Bucket. 5 feet forward.
You hear another.
Can Luca cast Shape Water to make the waterfall go around him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the theatrics. I
Luca
love it.
will come up maybe like 10 feet behind Cade and Shape Water.
As Cade, you get closer, you hear another latch open, and then when Luca, you get within 10 feet of it, you hear the third latch kink, and it slowly starts to come down.
Ah. Well,
Like
that's a
rocks
trick.
sliding into the ground.
Like the whole
Down.
door just as one solid piece of stone.
Fucking thing has a motion sensor on it to open up.
Oh, I don't get to smash the door open. That's no fun.
That's okay, Fendick. You can smash that bitch that locked us out to begin with.
Make a
Oh,
history.
that might be fun.
Make a history check.
Who?
Cade. Actually, you could make a history check too, having worked for the Cobalt Soul. I don't necessarily know if Luca would have read up. Actually, Luca probably would have read up on this, so you can make a history check as well.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
Ooh, 16.
Just a 15.
16 plus 0.
Same, +0.
Okay.
Not proficient.
To be fair, that 23 was kind of low since I have a +11.
Oh, look at me, I'm a wizard. I have an intelligence score.
I read books and shit. I know stuff.
Back in the day, jingle, jingle, jingle. On the 23, a long time ago. Hold up, I totally lost the. I accidentally closed the wrong tab. I fucked up.
Oops.
Back in the day, like pre-Ice Lost Years history, druids, I'm never doing another Exandria campaign just because of that.
No. Come on, man. That's the way and since going back to like the first time I watched Critical Role, that's the way I've heard that phrase
Cobalt
every
Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah. no,
Whenever
that's
they
fair.
say Cobalt Soul, I
but
think Cobalt.
Way back in history. Demi, you would know that a lot of the places sacred to the druids post-Divergence were made in conjunction with some of the metallic dragons, which is why Meloria has like a temple in Vasselheim in such a prominent place near the Platinum Sanctuary.
I'll convey that.
Oh.
So it recognizes Bahamut, I guess. And maybe
And
me.
recognizes you as well, yes.
Or your new power.
It takes like 2 excruciating minutes for the door to open. It is slow.
So it's coming downwards. How high up is the top of the doorway?
It's about 15 feet tall.
Okay. Could I stretch to peek over the top of it?
Yeah. Like when it first opens, like stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Luca, periscope up.
I'm thinking also like. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know you have a really, really good point of reference for this, Katie. You remember the barrow dens in WoW? Like the Night Elf barrow dens?
Maybe.
Yeah, like the inside looks like that.
Oh my god.
So it immediately is like twists down. There is like wonderful elfin stonework in the ceiling. And, like, the roots are what, like, these magic kind of, like, bluish-green lanterns kind of hang on. But it is dim inside. And you can't really see past the turn.
Okay.
How's it look up there, Luca?
I'll relay this information, minus the World of Warcraft reference.
So there's not, like, a whole posse just sitting there with breath weapons pointed at us.
Luca returns to normal shape and turns back to Cyrus and says, "No, and actually, maybe I should have thought of that before I stuck my face in the doorway."
Cyrus will just nod and be like, okay, and then he'll, like, take the 3 boldness elixirs he was holding and just put them back in the bag for now. Like, I was gonna be ready to just, like, give those to 3 of us and pop them before the gate opens.
And that's how you can tell Luca's not an intelligence caster.
Neither is Cyrus, mostly. Mostly.
I think there's only one of us that is.
I'd played like 3 wizards in a row, so.
Yeah. And while we're waiting for the door to come down, Cade is going to turn back around, grab his holy symbol, bow his head, and say a prayer for the souls of the humanoids who were forced into becoming these abominations, basically. They're just praying for Bahamut to guide their souls to their respective afterlives.
Luca will
Then
sort
we'll
of
turn back around and just shake out his hand a little bit with this war pick. Let's go get the rest of these assholes.
Okay. Cool. As he's doing this and saying this prayer, Demi, make a perception check for me.
Holy fuck.
30.
Oh man, was that a nat 20?
19, I think.
19 plus Jesus.
Holy shit.
As he's doing it, you look at Cade, and then you look over to the bodies, and you just see, like, 5 spirits walking across the bridge coming out of the bodies. And going through, like, a black veil. And then, as soon as the last one's gone, it just vanishes from your sight.
If Cade, but when he opens his eyes, he'll see tears rolling down Demi's face. I don't know what you said, but you saved their souls.
What do you mean?
Well, whatever you were saying, I saw what I could only think would be their souls, and they kind of stepped out of the body and made their way through this portal. And as you finished, the portal vanished.
Kate will glance back across the bridge. And just smile. You saw that.
I did.
I've never heard it described like that before. I wonder why you were able to see it. Curious. Maybe someone else up there is watching out for you as well.
I don't know, maybe I'm just really perceptive.
I think it takes a special kind of sight to be able to see spirits of that type, and to see such a transition.
Well, here's hoping it's the Raven Queen, because I'd really like to be her someday. I mean, be with her someday.
Well, let's see if we can go and keep the work going.
All right. Who's ready to head into the long, creepy tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Sounds like fun.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain. Is it how? I'm gonna ask, how is the lighting? Just as we're looking in.
Dim. It is dim lighting.
Just dim light.
Can I get out the
I found that gift.
Can I get out the lantern
Yeah.
and have my mage hand holding it
Yes.
in front of us?
And can I also cast third level Armor of Agathis on myself?
Yes.
And I guess let me know if we would like to crack elixirs of boldness. They only last for a minute, but they would give you an extra d4 to your attack rolls and saves.
Standing at the doorway, and once we sort of walk in a little bit, you said we can see a little ways, and then the tunnel turns. If we get up closer to the turn, can we see any light or hear anything further down?
Yeah, the lanterns, the really dim green light, green and blue light, that are kind of like attached to the roots that kind of break down into the barrow, continue down the path. Like that lighting continues all the way in. You can kind of see that it opens up into like a round chamber as you get to the bottom of this ramp, and then it kind of splits off into 3 different tunnels from there.
Okay.
And you can kind of hear like indiscriminate noise echoing up, but from the top of this turn, it's very hard to hear which path lower does the noise come from.
Okay. So we'd have to go a little ways to the round room where the other 3 paths split off from.
Yes.
Okay.
Wish Drick was still here.
But
Cyrus,
oh,
I know you wanted to use your elixirs, but that circle I can cast on us, that can last up for 10 minutes. So we can always cast that pre-combat if we need to.
Oh no, sure. I think they all work together. Like, more is always better, but they don't last very long. That's why I was kind of curious. Normally, Drix could just do it for us, but
Well, hopefully we won't need them for the next however many feet till the next room.
yeah, I hope so.
I don't know if
Get reach over,
Cracker
find
wants to
a
run
tree
feet
root.
ahead.
Knock.
Yeah, as you guys head into this, I guess the round room. Make up. Now this is everybody's. I'll just say it, it's not that difficult. There is this smell of not only death but decay in the air. And there is also this kind of, for lack of a better word, a smell that can only come with blight and corruption of things as you all make your way down the stairs into the round room there. And hear noise coming down from pretty much all 3 paths. I think it's a really, really good place to end it for Christmas break. Nice little cliffhanger.
Kate is ready to do the thing again.
Oh.
Man, Luca's temporary hit points get to last for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I know. It's
Hey.
that's a broken ability.
Pretty broken.
Yeah.
Chloe, what the fuck?
What did Chloe do?
She's crinkling.
Oh.
I looked at her and she
man.
was like, "Merp," and came right over. Someone wants attention. She sees my headphones on and thinks that I'm just gonna forget about her forever and she's gonna starve. Like, every week. Every time I put on the headphones.
So we're
I
back
get the
on
feeling there's
Monday
something.
the 6th, or are we playing on the 30th?
We
forget.
will be back on the 6th because I'll be out of town on the 30th.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I think we talked.
Copy that.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
back on the 6th.
Oh, we did. I was just
Yeah.
letting chat know.
Yeah. We might.
You were just hoping.
We'll see
Just looking
how
out
we'll
for
see
you.
how well I'm enjoying my break. We might be back on the 13th. I'm mostly kidding.
Wow.
Mostly kidding.
Yeah, no. So yeah,
next
you're
Wednesday.
so you're out of town on the 30th, and then you're 1,000% going to be sick for like a week and a half.
Probably, because that's how it works.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night is the finale, the wrap-up episode for Cult Busters. 105 is where we end it.
Well, that's Wednesday, right? Today's
Oh,
Wednesday.
Monday?
sorry. Yeah. Sorry, it says Tuesday,
Well, it's
December 17th
technically
on my
Tuesday.
calendar. It is
Yeah.
technically
Technically
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday for y'all.
So Wednesday we will be back for
Okay.
the finale of Cult Busters. 105 episodes and we're wrapping it up. We will be back on Wednesdays. I'm guessing the first week of February. Maybe the second week with a new campaign. We're throwing it down. We're doing session zeros when we come back in the new year. you will see all 5 people from Cult Busters come back, and our new 6th, which is exciting. We're gonna have Woof full time, which is amazing. We will be back on Monday though, with some of y'all and some special guests to never stop blowing up Holiday Heist.
Gotta blow it up!
Which is going to be insane. I don't know how anywhere else to say this. The characters you guys have given me are insane. So we'll be back next week for that. But yeah, have wonderful holidays. Have wonderful winter break and everything. We'll be back on the 6th with this campaign, and yeah.
Yeah, tune in Wednesday to watch us all cry.
Yes, this is true. Yeah, there are too many doorknobs between now and then for me to not get sick. Yep. Exactly.
She's
Jesse.
not wrong.
She's not wrong.
No.
Fun fact, I do not like doorknobs.
That's just the joke.
It's hard to explain, but I got sick so much for like a 6-month period. There was no other explanation than I was licking doorknobs in my sleep. So.
Oh no, this is our 4th December.
Yeah.
Like gaming together.
Yeah.
Because we did 21, 22, 23, and this is the 4th one.
Yeah.
This is the first December that you haven't had to cancel at least like a third of the session.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Because you always get sick this time of year.
I always get
so
sick this time of year.
That's always been the joke.
I'm not feeling...
He doesn't actually lick
Yeah, I don't actually lick doorknobs. I'm not feeling great right now. I had a coughing fit during break, but... feeling better feeling better than I did this time last year, thank God. I was in the hospital.
This time last year was nuts.
I was in the hospital a year ago today, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, did that come up on your like Facebook memories or something? I was like, that's a weird thing to remember.
Wait, fighting for your life.
We're gonna go raid Flutter because she's live and awesome, and we will see you guys in the new year. Peace out.
Bye, everybody!